guys know this, but I've been homeschooled pretty much my entire life. I've taken some college classes, but I've been pretty much full on homeschool my whole life, and today is the first day where that kind of changes for me. Most of my classes will be at public school. I still have one online college class that's for Spanish, but the rest of my classes pretty much will be at the high school. I'm just gonna vlog throughout the week and tell you guys any interesting things that happen, like the differences and similarities between homeschool and public school that I noticed, and just anything else fun. So we're gonna see how this goes. So first class went pretty well, although when I was introducing myself to the teacher, I said I was unschooled instead of homeschooled. Alright, made it back from the first day. I honestly kind of liked it. It was just a cool experience and it was so different from what I've been used to. Like, I'm not used to being around like 2,000 kids every day. Well, kids, I say kids, they're high schoolers. It was also interesting because there were a few like weird people. I was talking to this girl who was in my class. I had just met her, and this other girl just comes toward us for no apparent reason, and she says, "Hey, can I sit there with my friend? Can you move over?" And we're like, okay. Like, I wasn't sure what exactly to think. I thought maybe she was hallucinating because she was alone, and so she sits down. I feel really bad for her, and then she turns around. The wall behind her has some signs on it, and she starts like patting the signs, and she's like, "These signs are my friends." I'm like, okay. I felt bad for her, but it was just kind of weird at the time. I'm guessing I will meet more people like this and have more situations like this in the future, just based on some of the interactions I've already had. But it was good. They were good classes, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the week. Not as great as I kind of hoped it would be today, partially because I was so tired in my first class. I did not get enough sleep last night. I didn't get to bed early enough, and the school started earlier, so it starts earlier on Tuesdays. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to film more of it for you guys, because both of my teachers that I have are like, no phones. I don't want you looking at them in class, which is totally fine. I totally understand that, but that means I'm not going to be able to vlog as much, as they can be a distraction, just phones in general. I think tomorrow should be better. I'll try to get to sleep earlier. Another thing I encountered today was the drama that's at school. Like, yesterday I kind of encountered the culture and like just the atmosphere of the school. Today I kind of encountered a little bit of that. So there were these two other girls in the bathroom who were talking about this situation that I'm like, ugh, like, you would never hear this in a normal homeschool setting. Like, it was kind of intense and serious, and I'm like, ooh, like, this has nothing to do with me, but I'm already concerned, like, for these two people. So as far as drama goes, homeschool, I feel like it has it in its own ways, but I feel like the drama at school, at least so far, has been significantly higher than homeschool. So that's one major difference I've already kind of noticed with this. Hey guys, it's day 3 of this vlog, and I'm alone in my sewing classroom right now because everyone else is at lunch. I don't have a lunch pass yet, so I'm just kind of hanging out. I brought some snacks and I was going to work on some homework. So far it's going pretty well. Today has been better because I got some sleep last night. That really helped. So it should be a good day. Also made a friend, so that's good. Alright y'all, it's the end of the third day of this vlog. Today was actually the first day I drove myself to school because I was so new I needed a parking sticker on my vehicle to park here, so my mom just took and dropped me off, and then I kept forgetting to go get the sticker. So yeah, this was the first time I drove myself to school. Honestly, today was pretty good. I liked it, especially my sewing class. We were designing our posters for a presentation we're going to do at the end of the semester, and it was actually really fun. It was like working with scissors and stuff, like printing out pictures of outfits we were putting together, and I felt like I was in kindergarten again or something, but it was really fun. And yeah, it also helped today that I got more sleep. Yeah, I was not doing so great yesterday for a variety of reasons, sleep being one of them, one of the main ones. So get your sleep, guys, it helps. Alright y'all, it's day 5. I realized I didn't do a vlog yesterday, and I will just have to tell you what happened. But anyway, I kind of had to fight my way for a spot in the parking lot this morning. No vehicles or people were harmed in the making of this. There were no encounters at all. Like, no vehicles touched even slightly. Anyway, I'm a little bit early, which is great because the past 2 days I've had late passes because I've been like 1 minute late. So I wanted to be early today. I have to go now. See you later, guys. Alright, I got done with my first class. I actually went home for lunch today because I ate all of my snacks, all 3 of my snacks, and I was still really hungry, and I knew I'm not gonna make it until 1:30. So I went home and had lunch, and now I have a little bit of time before my next class starts. Probably work on some homework, do some Korean or Spanish, and yeah, it should be a good day. Okay y'all, so in recap, I'm gonna be explaining some of the main differences I noticed between homeschooling and public schooling, and those 3 main differences are the people, and the relationships they have with one another, the atmosphere, and the system, and the drama, of course. So number 1, homeschooling I feel like tends to draw a certain crowd of people, like a certain kind of person is more likely to homeschool. I feel like it just has this certain appeal to it. Whereas at public school, there were all kinds of people. There's still diversity in homeschooling, but I mean, there were like all kinds of people. I feel like, too, it was a bigger sample. Like, there were 2,000 students about at the high school, and in homeschooling, maybe it's just a smaller sample, but I feel like it was a lot more diverse at public school. There were kids with special needs, there were some weird people, there were some nice people, there was just all types of people there. As far as drama goes, it was much more intense in public school. Like, homeschooling, again, has its little moments, and it has some drama in it, but it's not as intense as in public school. Third and final thing I'm going to talk about is the system. This is probably one of the most interesting things I noticed, and one of the most different. Like, there are a lot of differences, but I feel like this one was like pretty significant in the differences. Overall structure, how the class was run, how people were allowed to move about. It was much more structured in public school than in homeschool. Like, you couldn't just wander around the school if your class got done early, which it hardly ever did, and if it did, it was like 5 minutes or something. It wasn't like 10 minutes or 20. You weren't just allowed to roam about the school. They have very kind of strict regulations regarding where you were allowed to be at certain times of the day, and they have a very marked schedule. They stick to it, and overall I think it was run pretty well as far as organization and structure. So that is the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and comment down below if you're homeschooled, if you're public schooled, and what it's like at your school. See you next week. Bye!